Well, I have recently invited a man to live in my house for the first time. That's a reinvention that I'm going through. Yeah.
Yes, that's the
Um,
situation.
yep. Yep. That's a reinvention. I haven't lived with anybody like that for 20 years. So that's a different, that's a different experience. Although I have to say it's going very well. We know each other very, very well. It's been an 18-year dating relationship. So
Oh.
so it wasn't like this new thing. We dated for 18
But
years.
but it's still a big change. 18
It's a
years
huge
and then
change.
to move in together, it's still a monumental change. So
Yeah, it's a big, big change. But I think because we are so familiar with each other, it wasn't like
choice.
it's not new,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but it's new to live together permanently. Yeah, so I mean, I am in that place, and I think that if I was going to give any tips and tools for anyone who's going through large change and transition, I would say first year, try and just be really gentle and compassionate with yourself. Like if you're going through a huge career change, or like Natalie, you just said you're going through a big change, be more compassionate and gentle with yourself and take that time to really focus on yourself. Because when we've, gone through like a change in relationship or a change in career, that is our moment. It's like a moment in time that we get to just say, wow, what is it that I need now? What is it that I want? What is it that is in my heart's deepest desire? And I think the inquiry that you go through is the most important part of the reinvention, is like kind of reacquainting yourself with yourself. And do you think?
Yeah.
Oh. So as I shared with you before we started recording today, I ended a 6-year relationship, and I was living with him, and obviously there were things that were leading up to that for me to make that decision, but it throws your life in disarray. It's like I'm like, oh my God, now I have to figure out where am I going to live, what am I going to do, and but living with another person, I was single for 10 years. And then I met him, and then we tried the living together thing, and it's such a major adjustment. Like, there's so many things that you need to compromise on, the way that you do things, the way that you communicate with each other, the time that you give to each other. Like, what are some of the adjustments that you felt like you've gone through to be able to create space to be able to live with someone?
Well, I mean, the first thing was I had to clean out, like I had 2 massively overstuffed walk-in closets that I completely enjoyed.
Now they're not
One of them had all my beautiful purses and my hoochie mama boots and shoes and all my really stuff I never wear anymore. I mean, I'm like in a flannel shirt. This is my uniform now. So it's like, and so making space in my home for him was the first step. And that, that was a lot. It was cleaning out a whole side of bathroom. I mean, I still found Richard's nose tweezers in there,
Wow.
It's like I hadn't even cleaned out that side of the bathroom. So I had to clean out all of that. I had to clean out that space in the closet. I had to make room. He's a cook, and so I had to make room for his kitchen stuff. And so that was the first level. And then